What's going on, Tennessee fans? Tennessee baseball drops their first game of the year tonight to ETSU 7-6, 10 innings. I'm going to talk about this one here in just a moment. Make sure you hit that like, that share, that subscribe. This is Frank. This is the House of Orange Sports Channel to you. I can't sit here and lie. If Tennessee's going to lose to anybody, ETSU's fine with me. Part of my teaching license and degree is from ETSU. I'm not necessarily an alum, but I did complete certification there as well. And that's where I'm from as well. Sucks. I always pull for Tennessee no matter what. Happy for ETSU at the same time. So kind of bittersweet for me tonight. But let's get into this game. And, talked about it coming in. I've said it all along. These midweek games, if you look at this ETSU roster, a lot of these dudes are from Knoxville. You can't sit here and tell me they're not coming in a little bit more fired up than other teams with it. But congrats to ETSU. I'm happy for them. I'm proud of them. Tennessee had it 6-4. I'm going to hit on a couple things I've talked on along the way here as well. As we look into tonight, let's face it, in that first inning, if not for an ETSU error, it doesn't even go to extra innings. ETSU wins that baseball game tonight. But ETSU had 2 errors. Tennessee had 1 on the night. And I think if you look at a lot of things along the way, it just, to me, trended that way. And I think once that ETSU hit that tying 2-run home run in the ninth, I kind of felt like the writing was on the wall with that. And their outfield, man, their outfield made some awesome plays. Now, Andrew Fisher hit one in the gap. Their center fielder made a play on it. There was the Abernathy hit hard shot in the 9th inning, closer to the line. The right fielder made a great play. Center fielder made another play in the 10th inning on it. Got back to Chris Newstrom. I so wanted Chris Newstrom to get that walk-off hit. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't have a problem with that strike 3. And I know they said on the telecast, and I like the announcers. I can't remember who the lady is on the announce team. I actually like her. I think I've seen people criticize her. I think we probably know why on it, but I think she's good. I think she's very thorough along the way. I mean, if you want to hear bad, go back and listen when the greatest Tennessee baseball player ever, Todd Helton, was on color with Bob Kessling. He was bad. All right. I thought the Chris Newstrom call, again, we don't have the straightaway center field angle on it. I wish we did, like down in Houston, so we can truly tell, because I thought Fisher got rung up once. Was it the 8th inning? And I didn't think it was close. Here's my telling thing. When a catcher is lined up and they catch it and pull it back, that's the automatic indication that's not a strike on it. They don't have to move their mitt if it's a strike. And Fisher got kind of a raw deal on that one. Not saying it cost Tennessee the game. It did. And there were some rough calls tonight. I thought the 8th inning was not the umpire's best inning. I think it was Peebles slid into second. And when you showed the replay, when the dude went down to scoop, as soon as his glove went up, his foot come off the bag on that one. Right after that, Manny Marin went to second. He got knocked down, couldn't move forward. The umpires ruled there was no interference. Now, don't mistake what I'm saying here. I'm not saying that cost them the game. I'm bringing up key points in the game on this one as well. Here's the bottom line, though. ETSU deserved to win this baseball game tonight. Looking at Tennessee's pitching staff, Breedlove, 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run. It was not earned. Sharp, an inning, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned. but he had 2 strikeouts. Crabtree went a third. Crabtree, and I praise Breedlove and Crabtree. They did not, either one, have really good nights tonight. Austin Hundley, 2/3 of an inning. No runs. Banky, people asked about Andrew Banky along the way. 2 innings tonight, 1 hit, 1 walk. I didn't think he was very sharp, but he got out of it. He made things happen. We saw the debut of Bryson Thacker tonight. 2/3 of an inning, a walk, 2 strikeouts. Braden Krenzel. I thought Braden Krenzel was really good. 2 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts. Here is where I'm making my case. I've sat here and told you guys on this one. And based on the dude's actions, this is where I got a problem with. Ryan Combs brought in to close it tonight, and he blows it along the way. I really try to, because I know I really try not to be too harsh in what I say about these players, and I'm not here as well. But Ryan Combs is not Aaron Combs. All right, let's quit confusing that Ryan Combs, because he shares the last name with Aaron Combs, is Aaron Combs. He throws about 90. His changeup, his breaking ball, they hang. He's going to get absolutely annihilated in SEC play. And ETSU is a damn good team. All right, make no mistake about it. There's now 16-4 on the season. ETSU made him pay when he hung one at the end of the game against a really good hitter. Also, part of my problem was some of his actions on it. I don't have a problem with like getting fired up or getting pissed off or any of that stuff, but when Tony Vitello calls it out, you know it's pretty. It's a bit of a deal on this. Combs is a midweek guy. That's what he is. There was nothing about him coming in that told me this dude's an immediate impact guy. His JUCO numbers were not that impressive. And again, if his name was Jones, people's not all that about it. I'm not trying to be harsh. I want the best. I don't dislike him or anything. But I truly think on this one, and I've seen Kerry compared. Kerry blew him up earlier on. I love Kerry. Kerry knows I love him on it. But comparing him and Aaron's, it was phenomenal work by Kerry. Comparing their windups, what they throw and stuff. Ryan Combs has a little bit of way to go, though. And I think he can still be a vital part of this Tennessee pitching staff, no doubt about it. But he's hanging too much stuff, and he's gotten away with it due to the competition up to this point. ETSU can hit. ETSU didn't get him away with it. And another concern, again, is Tanner Franklin, 3 outings in a row. He had 3 strikeouts tonight. But you cannot hang pitches against good competition. He was putting them down the middle of Florida. They made him pay. He put them down the middle to ETSU tonight. They made him pay, and that was the difference in the ball game tonight. We have some concerns along the way, and it's nothing that I wasn't concerned about prior to tonight. But, you know, I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem. I've said it the whole time. Tennessee will probably come up and lose a midweek game. Excuse me. At some point. ETSU deserves this win tonight. One thing about this lineup, we can stop questioning Hunter Ensley in the 3-hole. The people that are questioning that 4 for 6 tonight, 3 RBIs, 2 doubles. He was a big part of why we were in this game tonight. Keelan was 2 for 5. We might be getting close to having to have a discussion about Dean Curley in the leadoff spot. This is back-to-back 0 for 5 games for him right now. I didn't think he had a good weekend against Florida. He had the bases clearing double on Saturday, which was huge. We're getting to that point, and it's going to play out. we're getting to that point of having some conversations about this lineup. And I don't know where a part of me says you go Jay Abernathy lead off on it. But we'll see. Let's let it play out. Let's see where it is this weekend. But Curley's last few games has raised my eyebrows a little bit. His average is at 301, and Keelan's at 431, Inslee 343, Fisher 271. Levi Clark's still 423, but Levi Clark 0 for 3. He had 2 walks. He had a strikeout. Chapman had some opportunities tonight. Did not get it done. Peebles 214. Bargo got the start and left. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Marin come in later. Antigua. I'll tell you, man, Ariel Antigua, he kept a part of me thinks Ariel Antigua kept Tennessee in this game. He made some great plays tonight. Banky got a couple big double plays on that. I don't know that if anybody else is at shortstop other than Ariel Antigua that those plays get made. His bat needs to be better. If there's a better shortstop, a fielding shortstop in the country, I want to see who it is. Ariel Antigua is phenomenal in the field. A part of me would say put him in the lineup and roll with him because he's too good to not be on shortstop. Thought it was really interesting that Dean Curley played first tonight. I've talked about this in the past. I said, could you see Curley at first base this year? So if you want your best baseball analysis, best baseball coverage there is, right here. This is it. I'm not going to say anymore. I'll let you make the decision on that. A lot of stuff that's happening. The chef is cooking. The chef is calling it right here along the way. But Tennessee on the night, 7 hits, 9 strikeouts, 14 left on base. You're not going to beat a good team on this. Now, if Tennessee would have thrown, let's say they would have come in and thrown Liam Doyle, Marcus Phillips, Tegan Coons, Dylan Lloyd, Nate Snead tonight, would ETSU have scored 7? I don't know if they would have, but it's a midweek game. You're not going to throw those guys here as well. So ETSU, let's don't downplay it. ETSU won the game. They deserved it. I'm happy for them because I'm an ETSU fan. I went to school at ETSU for a bit as well. My wife's an ETSU alum with a master's and a PhD from there. Multiple friends of mine, degrees at ETSU. Love ETSU. Absolutely. I'm happy for them. Tennessee, though, no panic. Are there questions tonight? Yes, there absolutely are. Some of it, I've sat here and told you the whole time. I've sat here and told you some of it along the way. But we'll see how this team bounces back this weekend. Again, there's a major difference between who pitches midweek versus who pitches on the weekends. And there's a reason guys are pitching on the weekends versus the midweek. All right? Just because a name is synonymous and cool in the past doesn't mean it is now. I'll leave you with that thought on that one. I broke down the Tennessee's bracket in the Midwest earlier today. Pretty thorough, very I thought it was a very thorough analysis. Again, I'm going to toot my own horn on that as well. But thank you guys for your support. Make sure you hit the like, the share, the subscribe. Check out the link in the description for the channel memberships, the channel Patreon. You just want to say thanks. Bottom right-hand corner, super thanks as well. I'll put it out there. It does take a lot to make this happen. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it's not free as well. The platforms, the technology, it's not free. All your support is greatly appreciated along the way, especially when you're getting the best baseball and basketball coverage that there is on there. Frank Rock, House of Orange Sports Channel. Have a great rest of your evening. Go Vols.